Hi everyone, my name's Jim from WildGravityTravels.com. We're bringing you our latest Volcano Bay construction update as the month of April is ending and we are heading into May, which is opening month of Volcano Bay, given that opening day is still about a month away, being May 25th. So here's a look at Krakatoa Mountain, but what I want to do is I want to pan over here and start with Meku and Puhi. We've been watching this elevator tower for a while, or what looks to be an elevator tower. It looks like they've installed some sort of doorway or like preventative barrier to get to a platform. We're looking at this to be kind of an elevator or wheelchair lift. We've heard rumors and speculation that this will actually be, some of the slides at Volcano Bay will be handicap accessible, which would be a first in the industry. So we'll be waiting to see what happens with that. Looking at Krakatoa Mountain, we'll get a little closer and see some better angles of this, but we can see the stairs are making a lot more progress, as well as up in the capsule area for Ko'okiri body plunge. So we can see that a lot more progress there. In the foreground here we just have a big pile of dirt. Likely they're filling in some spots as the park is prepared and construction starts to wrap up in several areas around the site. As I walk down a little more right here, we can see the stairs a little better with getting completed. Still some workers here. You can see a worker on the steps and pull back out. We can see a lot more work has been done since just a few weeks ago when we saw nothing but silver steps and no like finishing work on it. So now we have a tree in the way there. In the foreground right here we have a CO2, or what looks to be a CO2 air pressure tank. Could be just for compressed air, not really sure. This could be for effects on the nearby slides, which are promising an Easter Island type feel. It could also be for something to do with one of the lazy river or the Action River, which is speculated to be in this area as well. So here's another look at that elevator shaft for Meku and Puhi, and coming up we're going to take a look a little further down at what's been going on from Turkey Lake Road, and of course then we will be heading for Cabana Bay. So here in one part along the fence of Turkey Lake Road, the green vinyl covering has come down in this area. We see two workers beyond the fence working on steps right here. These are probably steps going down into the lazy river, I would guess. That is about the area. There's really nothing else to see through the fence here in this area where the vinyl has blown down. Looking like these four slides are getting more completed. They're pretty much been done. They were the first ones built. Not a whole lot going on there, but we do continuously see workers. We see water flow on some of them today, as well as just more general completion going on around them and around the whole park, as again the park is less than a month from opening. So coming up we're going to go on down by Aiko Moana and Hanu. So taking a look here now, we can see this is next to the water coaster, Krakatoa Aqua Coaster. It's a good thing we got a look at that tiki about a week or so ago. Now we have a lot of cranes, little genie lift type vehicles blocking them. Blocking him off. He's back there still, don't worry. Looks like there's a wall or bridge has been built here. I'm not sure if that's going to be moved and lifted into place somewhere else or where that's going to end up. But looks like they're working on some of the mechanics here for the water heating and pump house, possible pump house. As we take a look a little further down, we're going to catch a different angle of this. You can see the stairs on Krakatoa as well here. But we're going to walk on a little further down and see what we can see as we look back towards the Krakatoa Aqua Coaster. Looks to be still some workers on there. We'll zoom in here in just a second. Oh, this is really cool. There's actually looks to be like a crocodile type creature. Maybe he's going to spray some water. Really neat little detail right there. And then up on the station platform, not seeing much of anything else going on or happening right now. So from this corner we can see that Runamukka Reef is still pretty much tarp covered, at least from this angle. We can't see a whole lot with the trees and that coming into place, but just above that, those stairs that we showed you getting installed last update are getting a little more finished And you can really see now that they dive into the cave, or actually into Krakatoa Mountain itself, and likely go all the way to the top there for the slides. They may even pop out on the backside where we're seeing the other steps, but definitely a lot more enclosed, a lot better theming in my opinion than the backside where you just see that big wide open crevice. Now at the top we see a crane working, or a crane high in the air near the top of Krakatoa Mountain. Here we see another vinyl that's come down, blown down or been taken down for Volcano Bay. Not a whole lot to see here either. Something green inside there. Looks to be the finish of Aiko Moana, potentially. Let's see if I can find it again, and the traffic's gonna block our view there. Okay, welcome to Cabana Bay Resort, Cabana Bay Hotel, however you'd like to call it. We're looking at Volcano Bay. Here we can see those buildings we've been showing you. Those just started to go up about 3 weeks ago now, and they are pretty much already done. Looks like they could be enclosed. We'll probably get a better angle of that from the other building, which is over here. We'll get a view from those windows coming up soon. But for now, we take a look. Off in the distance, we can see the cabanas, some of the first cabanas to go up have some blue coloring on their roof now, and all that like thatched hay work there, or thatched straw style theming going on there. And then off to the right side here, we see the Oh No No Yeah body slides have pretty much been completed. A couple workers up there working on some railings. That's probably the line, as we mentioned before. That's probably the line, the queue going up to one of them, which there isn't supposed to be many lines here at Volcano Bay with Tapu Tapu. You can read more about that in other updates. So coming up next, we'll take a look at Hanu and Aiko Moana, and then we'll be off to the other building to get our wide-angle view and our conclusion of Volcano Bay construction update. So as we take a look at the end of the hallway here, this is Hanu and Aiko Moana, of course. Today we see some water running on it, water flowing through the slide, through the flumes here. Good sign, once again. We've heard that people may have been riding, or people have been riding, actually I have seen the pictures, video of other people, other sites posted, of guests riding here at Volcano Bay, test riding for film and video shoot. So not much new going on over here. This area is pretty much completed. We can see the walls have been pulled away as completion nears. Everything's kind of leveled out, looking nice and presentable in this area of the park. Continuing on now, this is the shuttle area, and we see a couple buildings here, probably for shuttle drop-off, as well as this steel structure over here, all dealing with the shuttle drop-off area, of course. And then as we look over here towards the entrance, really quick, we can see some more development taking place underneath here. I don't know if the camera's going to make it out. There it is. We see some cool tropical Polynesian theming on a pole there. Not really sure what that is, but it's definitely some theming. So coming up next, we'll take a main look at the main area of the park and see what is all new there. Stay tuned. So here's our grand finale look at Volcano Bay construction. We can see down here these buildings again that I was just talking about from the other building, getting more work. Just beyond that, if you look really close here, you can see some bright green, looks like tables and chairs already set up, possibly for the restaurant over here, that we can't see because of the end of this building. Looking over towards Runamaka Reef, we see a lot more tarps still on there, a lot more happening there. So not a whole lot of developments coming in right in that area at this point. On further, we can see the water coaster station, as well as one piece of the water coaster has been untarped. So with one final look at Krakatoa Mountain, I want to remind everybody to stay informed, be more informed, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course this YouTube page. Make sure you to subscribe so you can see all of our construction updates from around Orlando and beyond. Once again, my name is Jim with WildGravityTravels.com, and we will see you at the park, and maybe soon, the water park. Have a great week ahead, everybody.